Heyo everybody, Haku here with my review for Fukigen to Mononokean Tsuzuki, episode 4, so season 2 episode 4. I loved this one. I cried my way through it, but this is kind of exactly what I loved about the first season, this kind of episode. So it's kind of going to be a short review. I have barely any notes because I was kind of just focusing on watching the episode really hard most of the time. But there's also not exactly a ton that happened. It was just a good one-off story, slice of life type episode that had stuff that develops the characters for future episodes. So basically for this kind of show, it just did everything exactly perfectly for this kind of show. So I absolutely loved it. So we start off with this cute yokai doggo thing, and its name becomes Kinako later on when Yaiko names it, but we have Yaiko. When I saw Yaiko at the beginning, I was like, oh my gosh, the besto, this is going to be so good. For some reason, some people don't like Yaiko, but I think he's absolutely adorable. Yaiko is one of my favorite characters. But then we get them bonding a little bit. Kinako is too precious, too adorable. I love the voice actress there. They did an amazing job. Okina is there too. And they were somebody we knew from last season, and I guess they were the one that was mentioned last episode probably, but either way, I loved this. I loved everything about it. It was adorable, and then Kinako started going sort of invisible, fading away, and I was just like, no, please do not let Kinako suffer. They're saved by food, by eating leaves though. Yaiko says that he won't go with her, or rather, he can't, and he blames it on Haruitsuki, which is funny, but there's something deeper there, which is good. It's developing these characters, Yaiko not being able to go with yokai that he's made such good friends with, and not being able to see them in the underworld, because of something that's keeping him in the real world. And it might be something connected to the Mononokean, because they made sure to focus on how the fox on the gates looks like Yaiko. So it may have something to do with the Mononokean. And then Yaiko, of course, starts blaming himself, thinking it's his fault for going too far and becoming too connected to Kinako, knowing that she would have to leave eventually. Then, at the behest kind of Hanai, they let Kinako stay an extra day. Oh my god, all the feels for them staying an extra day, and then so much feels. I was bawling when Kinako had to leave. Just walking into the darkness alone, crying, it was too much. So it was really sad, but I hope we get to see Kinako again, and I hope they made it, and I hope they're happy, but damn, it's just too much, this poor suffering little cute doggo thing. But the main sort of lesson that was learned, at least by Yaiko, was that even if it hurts, or even if he doesn't get to see Kinako again, he would rather have her be happy and live a long life alone than to die because they stayed with him. So it's that sort of sacrificial love. So again, it was very good. I cried so much. The music was amazing. I think that's what really sold it and really made me emotional toward the parting and everything. The music was amazing. It told such a good one-episode story, which again is what I love about this show. I think the Scarecrow episode was one I particularly liked last season, and I think I liked the one about the blind, like, sea lady yokai getting her sight or whatever. I thought that was a good one too, I think, last season. So episodes like these are what I really love about the show. And I talked about that a bit last episode, how I thought last episode was really good, but this one even blew that way out of the water. It was excellent. For this type of show, for it to be slice of life, things solved kind of in one episode most of the time, it did everything perfectly. It had amazing emotion, it developed the characters for future episodes, and it told a good one-episode story. So everything was perfect. I can't think of any way I could give this not 10 partings out of 10. I gotta give it a perfect score because not only was it so emotional, there was nothing wrong with the production quality. The production quality was great. And the story it told was great. It did absolutely everything right. So, short review, but I hope you enjoyed it. If you did like the video and comment down there to tell me what you thought of the episode yourselves and what you thought of my thoughts on it. I knew it was going to be super quick because there wasn't really too much to talk about. There weren't too many different scenes. And because there's nothing really to criticize, because I loved every bit of this episode, so sincerely. It's probably my favorite episode of any show so far this season, so far this year. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe for more Fukigen and Mononoke and much more on the channel with anime, manga, comics, and such. Follow on Twitter if you want, and I can try to keep you updated there and stuff for the channel or talk to you there. And if you want a link to our Discord server to talk to me or more of us there about this show or anything else, then just ask and I can give you a link. That's it. Thank you once again for watching, and I'll see you all next time.